Yes, guys, welcome from me, another Championship Manager 0102 player profile. So this is upon request. I was asked yesterday if I could do one of these insights into a specific player. And there he is, Andres D'Alessandro. Now, probably one of those players that didn't quite live up to the expectations of CM. But fuck all the real life shit. So D'Alessandro, now I've just fired this game up on my Rushton game, which is obviously I'm 4.5 seasons into. D'Alessandro hasn't actually moved, and I've not got Argentina open, so it's not a really true reflection on how he's performed in the first 4 seasons. If it was, I'd be very impressed with 22 assists in 26 games. But nevertheless, if we look at him, he is only 24. You won't have any issues with regards getting him on a work permit because, as you probably gathered there, he has an Italian second nationality. So if you are starting as Man U, Arsenal or a Premier League team, you can get him on the work permit and there's no issues at all. He won't even count as a non-EU. But definitely got some great attributes to that attacking midfield role. Determination, dribbling, pace, stamina, set pick. I mean, he ticks a lot of boxes. Ticks an awful lot of boxes. Injury prone 12. Got to be careful of that. He's also a good penalty taker. He's not really dirty and he's not really aggressive. So his strength, he's almost like a little player. I don't really know much about him personally, his credentials in real life. I'm guessing he's small. He's got no jumping. Kind of like myself, really. I was quite a dirty little player, to be honest with you. But one thing I did read up, right, and I never knew this, and I was a little bit fucking shocked at this, right? That did you know he played for Portsmouth? He had a loan spell at Portsmouth in 2006. I just wrote this down on a bit of paper. 13 games for Portsmouth, and I checked it, and I'm thinking, nah, fuck off. I just knew that. I actually thought he played in Italy. I don't know where I got that from, but I got that totally wrong. So he was River Plate predominantly, and then he moved to Germany, Wolfsburg, I think it was, and then he had a loan spell at Portsmouth, and then he pretty much ended up in terms of real life. He ended up back in South America. Now, I did also read something. I don't even know if he's retired yet. And the reason I'm saying that is because I wrote down a load of bits and pieces, notes. I read that he was playing for Internacional. Is that the right term? The Brazilian side. And I read 2022. He had a game and a goal. And that's 2022. So I don't quite know. I'm not quite so familiar. And the only other thing that I did spot, he played for Argentina 25 times. Kind of like Javier Saviola, really, in terms of how CM portrayed him. But nevertheless, right, if you had, let's stick him alongside Veron. He was a good player in real life, and there's no doubt about that. Never really maintained it when he moved to Chelsea in real life. But between Veron and D'Alessandro, you've got to make Argentina amongst one of the favourites for the first World Cup in CMO 102. You think back, you got Gustavo Lopez, Claudio Lopez, Hernan Crespo, Palermo. I mean, where is Saviola? I mean, we've not even got Saviola. Let's just have a quick look at where is Saviola. Let's just have a look. Is he injured? No, so he's not even in that. I mean, Argentina have an absolute stunning squad. Requelme. Do you know what? I think it was Requelme I was getting confused with. I don't know. It must have been Requelme I was thinking about when I was doing D'Alessandro, because I thought D'Alessandro needed a work permit. I didn't realise he had a second nationality. But, Argentina generally look quite immense. So Andres D'Alessandro, 41 years of age he is now. I think 41, which is why I'm confused about if he's still playing. I didn't think he was. I didn't think for a minute he was. So, but I'll have to check that. So, if you've got any players you want a little bit of an insight into, do let me know. I wouldn't put D'Alessandro there with the greats. I mean, I've done it because it's a request, and he is a great player, there's no doubt about that. But if there's a player you want doing, I think we've hit about 4 or 5 now. I think Riyad, Segalko, We did Mike Duff, didn't we? Do you remember? We did Mike Duff. But if there's anybody you want doing, do let me know. If there's anything you want to add to this, chances are I've missed something on this great player. Like I say, my history is quite vague and I haven't really got a lot of patience. So till next time, guys, from me, take it easy.